Okay, so if the connection should be proper, like the ground should be connected to the ground, the VCC should be connected to the VCC, and this red light should be on. If the red light is on, so he is getting the module is getting the power supply. But the next one is this middle one, that is data wire. This one, this data wire, the data wire should be connected to the pin that we have used in our programming. In our programming, we have used the D2 pin. Whatever the program I have given to you, in that we have used the D2 pin. So just you see that you are properly connected to the D2 or not. Okay, so you can check here. So it is connected to D2 or not. It should be the third pin from this terminal 1, 2 and 3. So if it is connected to D2, then only you are getting this. You can see here when I here Arduino, I'm opening the Arduino and serial monitor. Now you can see here it is connecting to BSNL, and here suppose if I'm removing that D2 pin. Okay, so I have removed the D2 pin. Now the D2 pin is not there. D2 pin I have not connected. D2 pin is not connected to the data pin of the DST11. So what value I'm getting? NAN value. I'm getting the value as a NAN. You can see. You can see here I have not connected this wire. I have not connected the wire. I have not connected the wire, and I'm getting the value as NAN. I'm getting the value as NAN. Okay. Now see what happened if I try to connect to the accurate pin, that is D2 pin. Okay. So now I have connected to D2. Yes. When I connect to the D2, so you should actually restart your program. So how to restart the program? Remove the USB and again plug it. Remove USB and again plug it. So when it is again plugging, so it is now again connecting to and you can see here the temperature and humidity I'm getting successfully. D2 should be connected to out. Yes, out. D2 should be connected to out. D2 pin should be connected to the out pin. D2 of node MCU should be connected to the out pin of the DST11. Okay, so in your case, I think the out pin is present at the first one. Look at here. Is it the same pin configuration your DST11 is having? I think it is different module. I think because some modules are different in different kits. So just see this. First is ground, second is data and VCC. In your case, it might happen that the first is out, second is VCC, and third is data. Third is ground. Plus, out, and minus. Yes, when it is plus, out, and minus, then it means that plus means VCC, plus means VCC, out means data pin, and the minus means ground. Minus means ground. Okay, so connect it accordingly. Plus represent VCC, out represent data, and minus represent the negative. Okay. So there are several manufacturers, and depending on that manufacturers, actually we should follow it. So whatever the pin configuration, you should follow it. So, and if it is not working, if after connecting of that also, if you are not working, then it might happen that your module get burn out due to the polarity. If you have reverse the polarity, that is, if you are connected VCC to ground and ground to VCC, actually this module is having its own microcontroller. If you given the reverse polarity, the module can also be burn out. module can also be burned out. So check it out. If it is not giving the output, then it means that the module is not going to work anymore. But in some cases it happen. Just see twice before connecting any pin. Every module is having a different pins configuration. Here my module is having ground, data and VCC. According to that, I have connected the pins ground, data and VCC. Okay. You can see these lots of the data is there. So NAN data is also there. NAN. These are the NAN data. NAN, not a number. Now I'm getting the output. So it is the updated 51 and the last is 33. Temperature is 33, monitor and the humidity is 51. Okay, so check it, or otherwise use the DST11 from the another kit. Okay, take the second kit, another kit, and use the DST11 from it if you are not getting the output. Okay, so yes, so we'll start with the new topic, and that is the device control. Okay, now in this program we have uploaded the sensor. But in the next program, what we will do, we will control the LED which is connected to node MCU. Okay, so that is called the device control. So suppose the LED is there, LED is here at the Nasik, and now you are controlling that LED from the Bangalore. So how that device can be controlled, it can be controlled, we will see. Okay, so for that purpose we should create a new channel. So go to the channels and my channels. Yeah, click on this and my channels and create a new channel. Now this is a free account. This is a free account. In the free account you can able to create only 3 channels. Maximum 3 channels can be created. Max 3 channels you can create. Okay, so create a new channel, and now click on the name and just give the name to the channel as device control. Okay, give the name as device control. Now how many devices you want to control, you can give here the number of devices. Okay, for example, I want to control the 3 devices like a red LED. Okay, I'm connecting the 3 LEDs, red LED, then green LED, and the next one is the yellow LED. Okay, yellow LED. Okay, so 3 LED, YLLOW. Okay, so yellow LED. The 3 LED I'm going to control. So that's why I create the 3 fields. Create the 3 fields, and yes, that's it. Save channel. Create on the save channel. Now make this channel as a public. Make the channel as a public so that anyone can access. So share channel view with everyone so that you can also able to view the channel. Okay, so now here their device control, red LED, green LED, and the yellow LED. Now to on the red LED, which data I have to send? Which data I have to send to on the LED? 1 only. If I'm sending 1, then the red LED should be on. If I'm sending 0, then the red LED should be off. Very simple. Okay, so how to control the red LED? Just send the 0 and 1 to red LED, send 0 and 1 to green LED, send the 0 and 1 to yellow LED. So you can able to control the LEDs. Okay, but you are sending to the cloud. But how your node MCU can able to read that status of these LEDs? So yes, it is possible because of ThingSpeak is providing writing API as well as the reading API also. So you can go and check here the read API key. So this is the read API key through which I can read the latest updated value of that particular field. Suppose if I want the updated value of the field 1, I can get it. If I want the updated value of field 2, what is the updated value? It is 0 or 1. If it is 0, I'm making that LED as 0. If it is 1, I'm making the LED as 1. Get it? Very simple. Just simple logic. Write down. You are writing from the Bangalore. You are writing the values, and the LEDs are in Nasik, and you are controlling by giving some value. Okay, now how to update this value? Can I update it manually? Can I update the manually? Yes, you can definitely update the manually. Now you can see here, this LED is not having any value. This is not having any value. So to update it, what you can do? You can use this API keys. Right channel fill. This is the API key. Right channel fill. You can use this, and now you can do this. Like how many fields are there? There are the 3 fields, but out of this I want to update the field 1 only. I want to update field 1. Okay, so I want to make that LED off. So just use this API and just press enter. So when you press enter, it will send 1. It means that you have successfully returned the 0. You have successfully returned the 0 to the red LED, because red LED is the field 1. You can see field 1 is having the value as 0. Field 1 is having the value as 0. Now how to make the red LED as 1? Very simple. Just instead of 0, just make it as 1. Instead of 0, make it as 1. Just enter. I know this is the second value. This is entry number 1, entry number 2. This is the entry number 2. And then you can see here now 0, and then it is 1. Now if you want to make it as a 0 again, just use 0, and then yes. Now it is third entry, and now after some time it becomes 0. It becomes 0. If it is not updated, yes, and now it becomes 0. Yes, you see here, first it is 0, and then 1, and then 0. Now you can track also at what time it is 0, at what time it is 1, at what time it is 0, at what time it is 1. Okay, so what you can do, you can do this for the remaining LED also. For example, if I want to on the second LED, to make it as a field 2, you have to use the URL as a field 2 equal to 0, or if you want to make it as a 1, then just make it as a 1. So field 2 is equal to 1, and just press enter, and now you see here this green LED will become 1. Okay, so it is automatically updated. This green LED becomes 1. Yes, now green LED is 1. See here. Now if I want to make it as a 0, then you can make by using field 2 equal to 0. And after some time it becomes 0. Now we have to write down the program to read this updated value. Read the updated value, and accordingly just make the LED on or off. Very simple. Okay, now here we have written the value, some values. Now you can clear that value also. You can clear the previous value also. You can clear the channel. Whatever the values are there, that you can also clear the channel, and whatever the previous value, that is get clear. Now if you go to the public view again, there is no value. There is entries is 0. 0 entries are there. Okay. So let's go towards the program and see how it works. Okay, so this is the program. That you want to upload. So this is a device control through ThinkSpeak. So what we need? Yes, I'm updating. I'm giving you this code. Okay, so you can download this code from WhatsApp. Now this code is it is going to control the 3 LEDs. Okay, so first one is modify the SSID and password. replace your Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi name and the password. Now what we need to change the channel number. So just go here and just see what is the channel number. Just copy this channel number and just paste it here. So yes, this is the channel number. Replace with your ThingSpeak account channel ID. Now we have make that channel ID as a public. So yes, for reading purpose, actually we don't require the read API key. If it is private, then only we require the read API key. Okay, so what next? The next is yes, just define the field numbers. 1, 2, 3 are the channel fields. You don't need to change. So here the field 1 means actually 1, field 2 is 2, and the field 3 is 3. Just declare these fields. Declare the fields. If you are using 3 LEDs, use the 3 fields. If you are using 6 LEDs, use the 6 fields. Okay. Now just declare that LED are connected to which pin, D1, D2, and D3. You can declare that as a D1, D2, and D3. LED1 is D1, LED2 is D2, and LED3 is D3. And now next one is flag. Flags. The flags are generally used to check what is the current value of the LED1. That is, if the LED1 is on, flag is equal to 1. If the LED1 is off, then the flag is equal to 0. Okay. Now next, create a client, because we want to only access the data from ThingSpeak. So we are using the node MCU as a client. We don't require to be server. So use a client. Then just start the serial communication. Make the LED as output. Make the LEDs as output, and by default, all LEDs remains 0. By default, all the LED remains 0. Okay. Now next one is connect to the SSID. Yes, this is the same code that we have actually executed earlier. This code will connect to the Wi-Fi, connect to your Wi-Fi network. So if the Wi-Fi status is not equal to the WL underscore connected, it will print dot. So dot 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 it will print until the Wi-Fi status become WL underscore connected, and it will print Wi-Fi connected. Now we will start with the ThingSpeak.begin client. Yes, we will initialize the ThingSpeak module, and then after that, yes, we will read the status of the field, individual field we will read up. So how? So there is a function called as a read float field. The function name called as a read float field. ThingSpeak.read float field. It will give the input as a channel number. What is my channel number? Channel number we have given here. Okay. So give the channel number and give the field number. Okay. So LED1 means red LED. Red LED is LED underscore 1. Green LED is LED underscore 2, and LED3 is the yellow LED. Okay. So this 3 LED, whatever the last field, whatever the last updated value of these 3 LEDs, last updated value of the 3 LEDs, actually we are reading. And here we will check. Here. If the last data is not changed, then do nothing. So this is not compulsory actually, but I have handled this. So if the LED1 equal to flag 1, that is, if the flag 1 is 0 and the LED1 that we are getting also 0, if both are 0, it means that the LED1 is not changed. Check for the LED2 if it is changed or not. If the status is changed, then only we have to execute. If the LED3 status, if one of the status of the LED get changes, then only we have to execute this. Otherwise, if no one is sending the data, all the data is same, that is LED1 is off, LED2 is off, and LED3 is off, no need to execute this. Okay. So that's why we have handled this condition. If the last data is not changed, then do nothing. If the last data is not changed, then do nothing. Okay. Now we will check here. If one of the data is changed, now which data is changed, we don't know. One of the data is changed, but which data changed, we don't know. So that's why we can use here LED1 is not equal to flag 1. So whatever the LED1, if the LED1 is 1 and if the flag 1 is 0, flag 1 is 0 and LED1 is 1, so it is not equal to 0. Okay, so this condition is true. So what we'll do, digital write LED1 comma LED underscore 1. So whatever the updated data that we are putting into the LED 1, and we will update the flag 1 also. Actually, I have reduced the code. I have reduced the size of the code. So by making here that there is a flag 1 equal to LED 1. You can put this statement after this also. But this is a small code I have prepared. So this code is made by me only. Okay, so the this is not from the internet. So if LED 1 is changed, then change the status. If the LED 2 is changed, change the status. If the LED 3 is changed, change the status of the LED 3. Okay, so here this will be only changed. This is changed only if the flag a particular LED underscore 1, that is a particular field, has been changed. And here we'll use the debugging and we'll print the LED 1, LED 2 and LED 3 values. Okay, so what is it? Is 0 or 1 or what is it? So we'll read out that. Okay, so yes, very simple program. I have given that program. Only you have to change your channel number. Only you have to change the channel number, and that's it. The program can be you can run your program. Okay, so what we can do, I am uploading the program. Yes, I am uploading the program. Now while it is uploading, let's do the connection. Okay, so here we need the 3 LEDs and the 3 registers. So 3 LEDs and one more register I want. Where is the register? Okay, so 3 LEDs and 3 register. Okay, so make the connection. Okay, so I'm making the connection here. So now you know the connection, how that connection is made. Anode and cathode, just connect properly. 3 LEDs, and now I am connecting the registers to the cathode. Okay, so here first cathode connected, second cathode also I am connecting, cathode of the green, and next last one is the cathode of the yellow, also I am connecting. Okay, so now this should be ground, so use that black wire and make it as a ground. So here I have made that as a ground. Now next one is I need the 3 wires. First pin is the D1 pin. So just connect it properly. D1 is the red pin. Connect to the anode of the LED. The next is D2 pin. Connect to the anode of the green and the okay. So the connection is done. Let's move towards the program. Okay, so it is still compiling. My connection is done. Now you can do the connection until that it is compiling. Just make the connection like this. Very simple connection. The anode is connected to the D1, D2, D3. The red LED anode is D1, green LED anode is D2, and the yellow LED anode is D3. And the cathode is connected to the ground through the register. Okay, 3 registers we need. We are connecting the cathode through the register, and here the ground I have given. Here this line, the full row is the ground, and this register terminal is connected to ground. Here also ground, and here also ground. Okay, just see. You can see this. Now still, hope you are doing the connection. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes. So hope you're done. So yes, the program is still compiling. Let's see the connection diagram. The program is still compiling. Yes, now it is writing to the board. Yes, now we'll open the serial monitor and is connecting to the BSNL. Wi-Fi is connected, and now both the LED1, LED are -1. Okay, so it is -1. LED is -1 because if it is not connected to the things pick, they will return as a -1. They will return as -1. Okay, so let's wait for how many seconds? Yes, actually we will not wait for the. So let's change the status. Let's change the status. Yeah, there is no data actually. There is no data. That's why there is a -1. Okay, there is a -1. Let's go to the API keys. You also follow this. Go to the API keys, and now I'm using this. And okay, I'm creating the new tab, and just on Google Chrome, you can use this statement. Now I want to on the LED. I want to on the red LED. So red LED is having field 1. So I'm using field 1 is equal to 1. I'm using field 1 is equal to 1. So when I do this, field 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so it should be 1. Actually, it is already on. And if I'm making as a 0, so it should be off. So firstly, what I'm making all the LEDs as off. So field 1 is 0, and field 2 also 0, and field 3 is also 0. Field 3 also 0. So let's see what is the content. So if all LEDs are having the 0 value, these fields are having 0 value. Yes, it is having 0. red LED is 0. Okay, red LED is 0. Then yellow LED. Yes, see, yellow LED, it should be 0. Yes, and make the green LED is also 0. Make the green LED also 0. So fill 2 equal to 0. So this is the actually starting condition. Okay, all should be 0. If all are 0, if all are, actually we have not handled that condition. If it is -1, then it should be 0. So that's the higher condition we should handle. Okay, so no matter, we will handle it. Okay. Okay, so what you need to do after uploading the program, you should go to the API keys. Okay, after uploading the program, firstly, you should go to the API keys and then just copy this from HTTPS, up to the field 1 equal to 0, Okay, so just copy this whole and just open the new tab, paste it here. Now when you paste it here, what is the value, what is the field you are updating here? You can see here, hope you are able to see this. Okay, I'm increasing this one. Okay, so yes, you can see here, and field 1 is equal to 0. It means that you want to upload the field 1 with 0 value. If you are making field 2 equal to 0, it means that you are updating the field 2 value. If you are making field 3 equal to 0, it means that you want to update the third field, that is field 3 value. Okay, now you are manually updating that value because we don't have sensor. We can make the program such that if the sensor value is this, then send the 0 value to ThinkSpeak or send the 1 value to ThinkSpeak. That also we can do. But here we are manually updating the value. So that's why what I'm doing, I'm making the, yes, you also has to do field API, all the copy this and make the field 1 is equal to 0 first. Just enter, make enter, press the enter, and now field 1 becomes 0. Now make the field 2 also equal to 0. Make field 2 also equal to 0. But in between these two times, enter, if you are getting 0 here, it means that the field is not updated. So again, use it one more time. Yes. Now if any non-zero value you are getting, it means that the field is updated. Okay. Now wait for again 15 seconds because we are using free version. Wait for the 15 seconds and again make the field 3 equal to 0. Okay, so it is also 0. Again use the same. Yes, now it is updating. When you are getting 7, it means that now field 3 also equal to 0. Now you see here, if you visit this public view, you can see here what is the value of this red LED and green LED and the yellow LED. Yes, the red LED is 0, green LED is also 0, and the yellow LED is also 0. And you can see also, yes, the status of the LED. What is the status of LED? All LEDs are off. All LEDs is off now. Now if I want to on the red LED, so what I can do, I'm using this URL, and in this URL I'm making the field 1 equal to 0. I'm making field 1 equal to 1, not 0, field 1 equal to 1. I'm making field 1 equal to 1. So when I use field 1 equal to 1, the LED, red LED data is now becomes 1, and your program is continuously reading the data, red LED data. If it is 0, then the LED remains 0. If it is 1, now if it is changing, the red LED should be on. So let me, yes, I have pressed enter. And you see here I'm getting the 8. So the data has been updated, and you see also the red LED is on. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm giving you the command. So one of you please click on this. I'm giving in the chat box. Yes, Sanjana. Yes, here I have given the command to turn on the green LED. I have given the command to turn on the green LED. Just click on that URL. Click on the URL at your side and turn on the green LED. Yes, help me. Any one of you use the chat box. Use the chat box. I have given the URL on chat box. I have given the URL on chat box, and just make the field 2 equal to 1. From your side, yes, click on the URL that I have provided. Yes, click on it. So when you click on it, I will be the green LED should be on. Green LED should be on. Yes, anyone please click on it, or otherwise I'm sending it on WhatsApp group also. Just click on it. Anyone? Yes. One of you have clicked it, so that's why I'm getting the. Now make the third LED also on. Yes, anyone? I want to on the third LED. So what is the change? Change is in that URL, make the field 3 equal to 1. Make the field 3 equal to 1. Make field 3 equal to 1. And now turn on the yellow LED also. Use this URL. Use this URL to turn on yellow LED. Yes, anyone? Use the URL to turn on the yellow LED. The output you are seeing at the live. Yes, turn on the yellow LED. Just modify that link, modify the link at your side, just copy it, paste it in the Google Chrome and modify it, field 3 equal to 1. So yes, anyone? Turn on the third LED, turn on the third LED. Turn on the third LED. Now continuously I'm getting 110. Okay, so here no one is actually making that URL. Just try to change the URL. Try to change the URL like this. No updating 0. Yes, okay. So yes, update it. Yeah, now one of you has made it. One of you has made it. Third LED is also on. Now just turn on the all LEDs. So how to turn off all the LEDs at the same time? Okay, so you can use this kind of the link. Okay, so use this link. See here, this is the link to turn on LED. Turn on the red LED. And if you want to turn on the 2 LED at the same time, so you can use and field 2 FIELD field 2 equal to 1 and field 3 equal to 1. So if you are using this, URL like field 1 equal to 1, field 2 equal to 1, field 3 equal to 1, FIELD. It should be FIELD. Okay, so if you are using this, all 3 LEDs becomes 1. Okay, to make the all 3 LEDs on, use this URL. And if you want to make all 3 LEDs off, okay, if you want to make all 3 LEDs off at the same time, you can use this one. You can update the individual LED also, you can update the 3 LEDs also, you can update the 2 LEDs also. At the same time, you can update the 3 LED or 2 LED. Okay, so any LED you can update. Now here, yes, only the yellow LED is on. Only yellow LED is on. So I'm making all the 3 LED as off. Okay. So if it is 0, then it means that is not updated. Yes, try it one more time. Try it one more time. Because of I'm using the free version of the ThinkSpeak, the to update must have the duration of the 15 second. Okay, to update must have the 15 second. You can see here I have updated the value and it is the 18th value and all three LEDs is off. All three LEDs is off. Now I want to make all the three LEDs as a on. So I'm using this URL. I'm using this URL and yes, I'm updating all three LEDs. I want to make it as on. Yes, you see all three LEDs is now on. All three LEDs is now on. Now I want to on or off. It's individual LED. I can also make it as on. I can also make it as off also. You can combine the previous program and this program also. Sensor value. Suppose sensor is connected to one node. It is continuously sending the not data of the sensor. It is sending the 1 or 0. And one device control is there and that will on that device or not. For example, if there is a temperature sensor is connected and you have set the threshold value as 25 degree, so you can make the statement like if the temperature is greater than 25, then the AC should be on. So you are sending one, you send one to the ThinkSpeak cloud, and when temperature is less than 25 you send 0 to the ThinkSpeak cloud. And the AC is also having its own node MCU. Node MCU is continuously reading the value of the ThinkSpeak, and if that value is 0, if the value is 0, AC remains off. If the value is 1, AC remains off. Okay, so such kind of program also you can do. You can combine the both one, but for that program we require two node MCU. Two node MCU should be connected. Yes, someone is changing it. Someone changing that values. See, when someone is changing, I'm getting here the update also. Now it is 101. Now it is 101. If someone changing, yes, try at your end also. Your LEDs try to change, or what you can do, you can send me the URL, your URL. I'm controlling it. I'm controlling from my side. Yes, anyone, if anyone has implemented, send your URL. Send the URL. I am going to click on it and let's check if it is working or not. Yes, if anyone has updated or implemented this, send me the URL. Yes, I'm getting that URL. Yeah, this gate should not be execute. Okay, only copy from the HTTP. Copy from the HTTPS. Okay, so what should I make? On or off? Yes, Sanjana. क्या करना है? Yes, on करना है, on off करना है. So what should I make? Off? Yes, off करना है. Okay. So I want, if I am making your LED as off. Yes. Yes, I'm getting 7 value. So it means that is updated. Now check at your LED. It should be off. It should be off. Or give me your channel ID. Give me your channel ID. I'm also able to give see this type of the graph. Okay, so at what time LED is on and what time LED is off. You can also make a report that this device is on at this time, this device is off at this time. If someone has make it as a 111. Okay, so if you want to control the more LEDs, use the and in front of it. Just copy this, paste it in the next line, in the next of this field to equal to 0. Like if I want to control the two LEDs, so just paste it here. Suppose here field 1 is 1, field 1 is 1. First LED is 1 and the second is also 1. If I'm making both as 1. Yes, actually it is mine only. I want to control UR, so it is 1, and ELD field 2 is also equal to 1. Both LED should be 1. Okay, so let's see here. Your LED is now both. If you are connected two LEDs, the two LEDs is now 1. Two LEDs now 1. Yes. So it means that by sitting at anywhere from the world, we can control the devices. The device control is very easy. Now what I am doing, I am connecting this 230-volt device. Yes, I'm connecting the 230-volt device. Now just turn that 230-volt device from your side. Okay, from the your side. So I have connected this device to the red LED. Okay, so yes, make this device off. Make this device off. Yes, yeah. Make this device as off. Red LED. Turn the red LED off. Anyone? Please make the red LED off. Please make the red LED off. Yes, when you update, I am having this values LED1, LED2 and LED3. Whenever it is updated, I'm getting the updated value. Yes, any one of you, please make the red LED as a on. What is red LED? LED1, that is field 1. Field 1 equal to 0. Make the field 1 equal to 0. And we can see that here. Yeah, someone has made it. Okay, so thank you. Someone has made it. So LED1 equal to off. LED1 is off. Now turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. So try after 15 to 20 seconds, because in a 2 updates, we must wait for the 15 to 20 seconds. Yes, I'm waiting. Yeah, now the LED is on. Red LED also on, and the 230-volt device is also on. So simple. What I have connected only, I have connected the relay module only. Okay, so this such a type of relay module you must have. It requires the 5 volt. It requires 5 volt. So where from we get the 5 volt? From the VIN pin. The VIN pin of the node MCU is having the 5 volt. Okay, do not connect to the 3.3 volt. Connect to the 5 volt. 5 volt you are getting. To give the power supply to the relay, we require 5 volt. You can get it from the VIN pin of the node MCU. Okay, so I'm connecting the VCC of the relay module to the VIN, the ground to the ground, and the data pin to the D1 pin. Data pin to the D1 pin. Okay, so yes, last one, make all LED off. Make all at a time, make all LED off. Yes, try it. Field 1 is also 0, field 2 also 0, and field 3 also make it as a 0. Yes, try it. At the same time, I have to off the all 3 LEDs. Just make the URL, and just try out. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes, try out, students. Make the all 3 LEDs, or make all 3 LEDs as off. Now it is 100. Yeah, now I have received the data as 000. Yes, correct. So LED 1, LED 2, and LED 3. All 3 is off. Okay, all 3 is off. Okay, got it. So you can control the devices anywhere from the world by using this cloud. Very simple. So we have learned that how to upload the data and how to read the data from the cloud, how to read the data and how to use that data. Now using the data is actually our expertise. What is the data and how to use that data, that is our expertise. Okay, so we have used here only 0 and 1, but even you can some can send the data as the sensor value directly. So like 255 or something 658, any value, and you can get that data also. You can get the data, you can download the data, and after getting the data you can use that data for your purpose. Okay, like suppose this is the humidity value. If this is a sensor value, if this sensor value, what to do with the sensor value? I'm using this. If the LED one is greater than suppose 500, then the LED one is on. If the suppose if this value, if the temperature data is greater than a temperature, or the not temperature, it should not be temperature, it should be I think light data. If the light data is equal to greater than 500, then the, for example, what to do? Siren is on or siren is off, like that. Okay, so any kind of the application, you just think. I have given you the techniques to read the data and to write the data to the cloud. Now with that data, what to do, that is your expertise, or depending on your project, it will be vary. Okay, so this is not IoT, this is not IoT, but here this is the IoT. How to get the data, that is the IoT. Yes, are you getting this? Yes, so we'll wait for the again 10 minutes. You just try it yourself. I'm giving you 10 minutes for trying the different values with this cloud. I have already sent, I think I have already sent this. Yes, yeah, I have sent the program also. You can actually control the devices by using this device control program. Okay. So you have 10 minutes, just play around this program. You can change the program. You can add one more LED, you can add two more LED, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LED, and control it. Try to modify the program. And then after that, we will see the new cloud, next cloud, and that is the Arduino cloud, Arduino IO cloud. That is a different one. That is different one. So giving you 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, we will start with the Arduino IO cloud. That is also interesting because Arduino cloud is having its own dashboard. It is having own dashboard. Like this is not having the dashboard. This ThinkSpeak is not having dashboard. This is only giving the graph kind of thing. But we cannot add here button. So if you want to send the data, we have to use the URL. But in Arduino IO cloud, what you can do, we can create a dashboard where we can put the button and we can actually put the button and we can click on that button, that 0 will be sent, click on the button, 1 will be sent. That kind of the programming we can do. Okay, or otherwise we can show, suppose there is temperature data, we can add the gauge. We can add the gauge, and which we can visualize the data by using the gauge. So that is more specific visualization you can achieve. Okay, so you have 10 minutes. Next 10 minutes, just try around this code. We'll start the next topic at the 3:15. The next point is the Arduino IO cloud. We are going to see the new cloud, Arduino IO cloud. If possible, try to create the account on Arduino IO cloud. Meanwhile, if you have any error in your program or if you are not getting the output, let me know. Just provide your error in chat box. I will be connecting to you. You can share your screen. You can share your screen. I will be resolving all your doubts or questions. So let me change my program because so if LED1 underscore 1 is not equal to, if it is equal to or simply if it's equal to minus 1, or LED underscore 1 equal to minus 1, or LED1 underscore 3. So I'm changing the program because this program is not working when your values are minus 1. If it is the values are minus 1, if these values are minus 1, actually if one of the value is minus 1, one of the value is minus 1, then if all values are minus 1, yes, what should the logic? Yeah, we'll handle individually. If LED1 equal to minus 1, then digital right LED comma low, and the flag 1 equal to 0, flag 1 equal to 0. Okay, so initially if LED1 is minus 1, then LED remains low. Yeah, if this is, yes, it also low, and if this, it also low. Okay, also low. But in that case, actually, this should not be executed. Okay, so what we can do, if LED underscore 1 equal to minus 1, or LED1 underscore 2 equal to minus 1, or LED underscore 3 equal to minus 1. Then do this. Then do this. Otherwise, let's do this. Yeah. So I have handled that condition, initial condition I have handled. So it is bug in my program. if all are not updated. So I can see here if all fields are fields fields are uninitialized, fields not initialize, it's saying -1. So handle the initial condition. Handle the initial condition. Yes, we have handled the initial condition. So if all are -1, if one of the -1, then if the LED one is -1, then the LED is low and flag is also 0. Yes, and it is also low, flag is also 0, and it is also low and flag is also 0. Otherwise, if not this, then execute this. Okay. Okay, so hope you have done. Don't try this. I'm updating my code. Yes, students, you have done. Tell me. So we'll start with the new cloud.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, so in ThinkSpeak, we can upload the data, we can get the data also. Okay, so the next cloud we are going to take as a Arduino IO cloud. Okay, Arduino IO cloud, Arduino IoT cloud. So go to Google and just search out Arduino IoT cloud and click on this first one, create.arduino.cc/IoT. Click on it. This is also the same cloud. It is a free of cost, free cloud. We can use it as free. I'm sharing the URL to WhatsApp. So again, it is asking for creating the account. Okay, so if I already having the account, but I'm creating the new one. So or sign in with the Google. So if the Gmail is already been signed, you can sign in with the Google. So I'm signing with the Google. So this IoT workshop, I've created the new account for this workshop, IoT workshop NHCE. I'm login with that Gmail account. Okay, so it is asking for username, So I'm using the NHCE IoT. Okay, NHCE IoT. Okay, and just I confirm. Okay, and just click on the create account. Just follow the steps. Yes, students, follow the steps. Go to that link I have shared on WhatsApp. Okay, so why it is asking again? NFCE IoT. Confirm, 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 confirm. Again, create account. Yes. Now after login, you are able to get this type of the window. This is called IoT cloud. Okay. Once you get, tell me, just type yes or got it in chat box, so that we will create the first thing. We'll create our first Internet of Thing. Yes. Tell me once you're done. Once you get this window, tell me. Let's go and create the account on Arduino IoT Cloud. Yes, students, if you get this, tell me. Create the account using Gmail. If you are creating using the email, actually you need to verify the email. But if you are creating using Gmail, no need to verify. Directly your account can be created. So once you're done, tell me. You can visit the profile. You can set the profile attributes. Okay, like if you want to change the password or any. Okay. Add the personal info. You can change your profile picture. Okay, so but actually that we don't need. Yes, Sanjana. Once you get, tell me. We are creating our first thing. We are creating our first thing. Yes, type done in chat box. Once you're done, or once you get the this type of the window, type done in the chat box. If I'm audible, type done in chat box. Yes, students, reply. Are you getting this screen? IoT cloud screen. Okay, so what is the problem? Sign up. Sign up is the problem. Unauthorized. Sign in with the Gmail. Actually, it is not showing any error when you sign in with the Gmail. Okay, share your screen if possible. Share your screen. What is the error? Just share the screen. Okay, got it? Yeah, okay. So what about others? Are you getting this kind of the screen? Hope you get. So okay, so actually this is the survey. Actually, I don't want to we attend the survey. So first it will ask for creating the first thing. So here we are creating the things, and here we are creating the dashboard. We are creating the dashboard, and here we will connect the devices. We will connect the devices. Okay. So the very first thing is you have to create the thing. You have to click on the create thing. Okay. So hope you have get this. Click on the create thing. Step one is create thing. Click on create thing. Now carefully look at this, very important. Create thing. Click on the create thing. Yes. Now next one is the add variable. Next one is add variable. Now what are variable? Variable are what you can monitor or control to make your thing function. For example, temperature or smart lamp. Once created, you can use them in your sketch. Okay. So now you have to decide that what program you want to do. So you want to do a program for sensor upload, or you want to do the program for smart lamp or the same device control. Now first we will do the program for the temperature and humidity upload. The data of the temperature and humidity we are uploading on a IoT cloud. Okay, so we need a variable. We need a variable to store the temperature and the humidity. Okay, so just create just click on the add variable. So when you click on the add variable, it will ask for the name. So I'm giving the name as TMPERETURE, temperature. Give the name as temperature. Now what is the type of this variable? What is the type of variable? Yes, is it integer number or floating point number? Yes. So we are sending the temperature as an integer or floating point number. So yes, I'm using floating point number, or integer number also work. So but we are using float temperature. Okay. And what is the type of this variable? So it is a read and write or read only. Read and write or the read only. Now what is this permission? Read and write variables can work both as an input and output. The data can be sent from device to the cloud and vice versa. And read only variable can work only as output. So now here how this data we should access. We are able to only send the data, or we are able to read the data also. Now this is the sensor data. This is the sensor data. Now suppose if you want to send the data only, if you want to send the data to cloud, you don't want to read it, then use it as a read only. Okay, read it just click on a read only. But if you want to read it also out, read also that particular temperature data, use it as a read and write. But for this application I'm making as a read only. For this application I'm making as a read only, because I'm not going to read that temperature data back. But in some application we want to read the temperature data also, that in that case I'm making the read and write. Okay. So but for this application I'm making as a read only. Now here what is the variable update policy. The variable update policy on change. Yes, it should be on change. It should not be periodically. The periodically means after every 1 second. After every 1 second, it is get updated. But here I'm using the on change means when I change the temperature value, then only this value will be changed. So the change will be happen from the node MCU. Then the node MCU will be changed. So that's why it should be on change event. It should be on change event. The threshold you can set it as, suppose you can set the threshold as 25 or somewhere. Okay. But here I'm making the threshold as 0. Okay. So no, I'm not using the threshold value. So yes, I'm making at 0. So yes, do this temperature, name temperature, declaration automatically it will become variable permission read only, on change, and threshold is 0. Yes, have you done this? Name temperature, the data type as a floating point number, read only and on change and 0. And just click on the add variable. Hope you do this. Now we want one more variable because we want to upload the two values at the one time, temperature as well as the humidity. So what I'm doing here, I'm creating the one more variable again. So it is called as a humidity, humidity. Okay, so create the new variable humidity. Humidity generally in a integer format. Humidity is in an integer format. So just create the humidity as an integer. Or you can also make it as a float also. Make this as a float also. Okay, humidity in float. Also make it as a read only, on change and 0. Okay, so create a second variable, humidity, floating point number, read only, on change. Click on the add variable. So you think there are two things. Having the variable as a humidity and the temperature. Okay, you have created one thing in which there are two variables, humidity and the temperature. Okay, now next one is the yes, have you done with this temperature, humidity? Have you created the type yes? Yes, students, type yes if you have done this. Okay, now next one is the thing, and next one is the device. Now which device you are going to use for this IoT? Okay, so select on the select device, click on the select device, click on the select device. Now which device you want to control, Arduino device or any third party device? Arduino or third party. So click on the third party device, click on third party, yes. Arduino or third party, the ESP8266 is the third party device. Okay, so click on this, and now this is the ESP8266. Okay, select the model. So now which model we are using? Node MC 1.0. So click on Node MC 1.0. Yes, select this ESP8266 and Node MC 1.0 and click on continue. Just click on the continue. Now it is asking for giving the name. So here I'm giving the name as suppose GBsoft. Okay, so GBsoft underscore node MCU. Okay, you can give any name. You can give any name like NSC or your name also. Any device name can be anything. Like so, if this is the device, which is you have set up in your office. So I can give here the GBsoft underscore office. GBsoft underscore office, GBsoft office. So this device I have connected in a GBsoft office. Okay, you can give the device name as a location name also. You can give the device name as a location name also. Okay, so give the name and then click on the next. Click on the next. Now this is very, very important. Device ID and the secret key. You should copy this. You should copy this first, because if you are not having this device ID and secret key, actually the program you cannot do. So you can download the PDF. Yes, you can see here there is a download the PDF. Click on it and the PDF is get downloaded, which contains device ID and the secret key. Yes, it is asking to save this. I'm saving in downloads. Or otherwise, what you can do, you can copy this device ID, copy the device ID and just save it somewhere. Okay, I'm saving it in the here. This is the device ID. So it is device ID. Okay, and what other? It is secret key. The next is secret key. Just save somewhere so that you can access it while doing a programming. Okay, and just click on this. I save my device ID and secret key. Yes, have you done this step? This step is very important because if you don't have device ID and secret key, later actually you cannot recover this. Secret key cannot be recovered. Please keep it safe. If you lose it, you will have to delete and set up your device again. Secret key cannot be regenerated. So you require device ID as well as the secret key. So just type done in the chat box if you've done this step and click on the continue. And congratulations, you are all set, and your node MC 1.0 gbsoft_office has been successfully set up and done. Click on the done. Yes, now you can see here the device is gbsoft_office and which is online. Okay, which is online. Actually, we have not uploaded the program, so that's why it is showing the status as a offline. Okay. Now you can enter the network credential also. You can configure the network also, like what is the Wi-Fi name and what is the password. So here the Wi-Fi name I'm giving as a here, and the password I'm giving here as a okay. So whatever the password, and here you should type the secret key. So this is the secret key. I'm having the secret key with me. So just paste it here and just click on the save button. Okay, so Wi-Fi name, password and the secret key I have uploaded. Getting? So tell me once you're done. Tell me once you're done. Yes, Sanjana. Tell me once you've done this, all the steps. All steps are very important. Yes, okay. Now you can click on the sketch. You can click on the sketch and now you can update this sketch. But before updating the sketch, just give the name of the thing as suppose temp underscore Yumi. Okay, you can give any name. Temp underscore Yumi. Click on this. This is the name of the thing. So when you click on the thing, you can see here temp underscore Yumi. Okay. You can click on it and you can again access all the variables, and the sketch you can also able to access it. Okay, so before starting to modifying the sketch, let's design the dashboard. So click on the dashboard. Yes, here there are device. So you can see here devices. When you click on the devices, it will show all the list of the devices. But I want to be design the dashboard through which I can able to access or monitor the things. This is only the dashboard where you can monitor the things. Now what I need to modify here, I need to monitor the temperature and the humidity. So we need to build the dashboard. So click on the build a dashboard. Click on build dashboard. You can give the name to that dashboard also. So it is GB Softonics Office weather parameters. Okay, parameters. Okay, so this type of the name you can give, dashboard name. This is the dashboard name. Now the next one is the next one is we have to add something. Okay, this is the thing that any user can able to see. Okay, now we want to see in a very simple manner, like suppose if we are uploading the temperature and humidity, so temperature and humidity should be shown not using the textual manner. It should be shown in a somewhat some advanced manner, like using the dashboard. So how? Just create the dashboard, and there are some widget. You can see here there are widget. So you can use any widget like switch, push button, slider, stepper. These are for the actually controlling the devices. And then the value, status, gauge, percentage, LED, map, and chart. Now for temperature, we are using gauge. So click on the gauge. Click on the gauge. Okay, click on the gauge. Yes, hope you click on this. You can give the name. The name is the temperature. TMPERATURE. Give the name as temperature. And now we have to link the variable. Okay, so we have the two variable, temperature and the humidity. So which variable should be linked? So we are linking to the temperature variable. Okay, so click on the link. Just select the temperature and click on the link variable. Yes, do this step, link variable. And what is the minimum and maximum value? Also you can note down here. Suppose the minimum value is suppose 0, and the maximum value, actually a maximum value will always set it as a 50, because in the environment maximum temperature is goes up to the 50 degrees Celsius. So that's why I'm setting the maximum as a 50. Minimum also actually 0 never goes. So I can set it as a minimum as 10. Minimum is 10, maximum is 50. Okay, so this is according to your area. Okay, so which area, for which area you are building this dashboard. Okay, in our area the minimum minimum temperature is 10 and the maximum is up to 50. So that's why I'm giving the minimum and maximum range. You can give here the show the thing name on widget. Okay, is hide the frame. Okay, and click on the done. Click on done. So here one dashboard we have created. You can place the dashboard. So yes, arrange the dashboard. So where you can place, I want to place the dashboard here. Okay, so you can place it anywhere, and done. Okay, now I want to add one more widget, and that is the percentage, because the second parameter I want to display as a humidity. So click on the percentage. Okay, click on the percentage. Yes, here it is a humidity percentage. Okay, and just click on the link variable. Now here we are linking the humidity variable, and click on the link variable. The humidity variable, if the humidity variable is having some value, then that value we can able to see here, and click on the done. And also we can able to arrange this widget. Here I'm arranging the widget here. You can see the mobile layout also. On mobile, actually this widget can be seen like this. Done. Okay, you can see the location. What is the location of this widget? Okay, you can edit the setting, you can duplicate, delete also. Okay, so all these things you can do. That's it. And if you want to see, visualize that how it can be seen, so just click on this I button. Now you can see the once the temperature humidity value we are getting, we can see that value here. You can see the value here. Okay, so if you want to edit, just click on this. For edit, we can click on this. Okay, so there are different widgets. So the widget that you want, you can get it here. Getting? So this is the things and the dashboard we have created. This is for visualization of our data. Dashboard is for visualization of the data, and thing is the backend. Thing is backend. Thing is the backend. Okay. So now we want to modify the program. We want to modify the program. So just go to the sketch. Click on the thing first. Yes, click on thing. Click on this thing, and then click on the sketch. Click on the sketch, and now this is the program, and click on the open full editor. Yes, have you done with this all the dashboard? Have you created your dashboard? Just type done in chat box. If you have created the dashboard, click on the done in the chat box. Dashboard is created or not? Click on the done in the chat box. Okay. Now click on open full editor. So when you click on the open full editor, it will open the new window where you can actually edit your program or upload your program also. Okay, so welcome to the Arduino web editor. So click on the no thanks. Okay, click on no thanks. And also to upload the sketch via USB port, make sure that agent is installed. So if you want to upload from here itself, actually, you can install one more software called as a Arduino agent. Okay, Arduino agent. I am having that Arduino agent. Yes, Arduino create agent. You can install it, but actually I don't prefer that. I don't prefer that. What you can do? You can just click on this and download sketch. Yes, click on the download sketch button. Download sketch. Because we are going to edit it on the Arduino IDE. So download. Download it. So once you download, you are having the zip file. You are having the zip file of that download. Yes, I'm explaining one more time. So when you open this, click on this and just click on the download sketch. So it will open the zip file. It will create a zip file. It will download the zip file. Just open where actually it is get downloaded. Okay, you see it is downloaded in day 6. Yes, so just double click or unzip it. In your case, just right click and unzip. So this is the folder in which actually we have the IONO file. So double click on that IONO file. It will open the Arduino IDE. So double click on it. Yes. So tell me, have you done with this up to this? Have you done? Are you getting that program? In Arduino IDE? Have you downloaded that zip file? Type done or yes in chat box. So once you open that IONO file, unzip that zip file and just open the IONO file, .iono file. Open the .iono file. Click on it. Double click on it. It will open the Arduino IDE. Type done once you're done. Yes, Sanjana, Dhruv, reply. Okay. Okay, so what is the next step? The next step is go to this second file. Okay, you have to first go to the second file. The second file contains secret SSID, secret password, and the secret device key. So your SSID should be your Wi-Fi. So just modify this Wi-Fi name. Modify the Wi-Fi name. So when you open that that INO file, three files is opened. Three file is opened. So in that three files, open the Arduino underscore secret.h. Give the SSID, give the SSID, give the password, and give the secret key, secret device key. So yeah, this is the device key, secret device key. So yes, I'm copy this and paste it here. Yes, update it. Update the SSID, password, and device key. Update the SSID, password, and device key. Once you update, now you can see here this thing ID and the device ID is already having. You can check it. You can check this. This is the same device ID. Same device ID. Already it is having. Okay. So, but the SSID it is not having. Password is not having, and the device secret key also it is not having. So we have to update it in this header file. Okay. Now next one is we don't have to modify this HF file, but we have to modify this file. Okay, we have to modify this file. Okay, so now how to modify? So have you done with this? Yes, have you updated the SSID, password, and device key? Type yes. Okay, so before updating this file, we require one library to be installed. One library. Just go to the Sketch, Input Library, and Manage Library. Yes, Sanjana and Dhruv. Go to the Sketch, Input Library, and Manage Library. Yes, students, all students. Before updating the program, how we are going to update, I will be telling you. But before updating, go to the Sketch, Include Library, and the Manage Library. Click on this, and you have to search the Arduino IoT Cloud. So let it be open. Yes, open the library manager. Open the library manager. Here, these things we have to do only once. Once you're done, actually, your second time you don't have to do all these things because your Arduino is not having the Arduino IoT Cloud library. Okay, so that's why we must have to first install it. So just open the library manager and search there Arduino IoT Cloud. Yes, search here Arduino IoT Cloud. Search Arduino IoT Cloud. And this is the library that you have to install. This one. Install the Arduino IoT Cloud. So there is update. So I'm also updating it. Then install it and tell me once you've done the installation of the Arduino IoT Cloud, we'll modify the program then. So tell me once you install it, once you install this library, Arduino IoT Cloud, or in case of any error you are getting, tell me. Should we click install? Yes, install all. Yes, click on the install all because this Arduino IoT Cloud requires the other libraries also to be installed. So just click on the install all. Click on install all. Click on install all. All the library has been installed. After installation, this thing will be like this installed. Click on install all because there are two buttons, install and install all. Click on the install all. All the other library also get installed. That is called the dependency libraries. All the dependency library has to be installed. And tell me once you're done. It requires 1 or 2 minutes for installation. So tell me once the installation is done, tell me. Yes, in second file, you have to update the SSID, password and the secret key. Okay, so this secret key you already have been updated, or you can get this secret key on a PDF file. Yes, PDF file I think you have downloaded. If you have downloaded the PDF file, just open that PDF file, and in that PDF file you will get the secret key. Yes, there is a device ID and the secret key. Yes. So in the second file, you have to update the SSID, password of your Wi-Fi, and the secret key that you are getting from the Arduino IoT Cloud. And tell me once you done this, updation and the installation of the Arduino IoT Cloud library. Yes. Tell me if you have done this. Yes, done. Okay. So if you're done, now next one is we have to modify the first file. First file we have to modify only. So in this first file, now we should get the values of the temperature and humidity. So where from we get the value of the temperature and humidity? From using the DST. Okay, so just include it. Include dst.h. Okay, include the dst.h, and now then create the object of dst. So dst I am connecting to d2, and the type of dst is dst11. Okay, so whatever the code we have created first, that we can use it here directly, and then after the serial.begin, you can use dst.begin. You can use dht. It should be dht. dst.begin. So what changes I am doing? I have included the dst.h, and then make the object of dst, and then I will make the statement as dst.begin. Yes, change these 3 lines. This first 2 lines should be at the outside the setup, and this dst.begin should be inside the setup. Yes, do this. Do this. Yes, done. If you have done these 3 lines, type done in the chat box. So the first line is the hash include dst.h. Second one is the create the object of the dst. Make sure that you are connecting dst to d2 pin. And next one is dst.begin. And now next one is now we have to update. Okay, we have to update this variables. Now what is the name of the variable? These are the name of the variables. So you can use here temperature. Copy this and you can use it here. Temperature is equal to, yes, where from you get the temperature value? dst dot read. Yes, we can get the temperature from the dst dot read temperature. Okay, and this humidity value, so that why I'm copy paste here, because the variable name should be exactly same. We have declared the variable name in the IoT cloud. The same variable we should use here. Next one is dst dot read humidity. Okay, and that's it. Your program is done. Yes, we can wait for the sudden. We can wait for 5 seconds to upload the next temperature and humidity data. So with the interval of 5 seconds, we are updating the data. 5 seconds. After every 5 seconds, we are updating the data. Yes, tell me if you have done this. So how many lines I have changed? The first line as a hash include dst.h. The second one is the dst, d2, dst11. Third line is in a setup, that is dst.begin. And in a loop function, I have added these 2 lines. Yes, tell me. Once you're done, tell me. And that's it. That is the last step actually. That is the last step. You think that, sir, IoT cloud is having the lots of steps. Yes, it is having lots of steps, but only one time actually we have to do this. So just click on the upload. Make sure that your node MCU is connected and click on the upload. And tell me once, are you getting the error or not? If you are getting the error, it means that you have not installed the libraries. Library has not been installed for all the libraries. If you are click on the install all button while installing the libraries, then only you will able to succeed for the compilation. So it is compiling Sketch. So we'll wait until you also compile Sketch and upload it. So still I'm waiting. It is compiling. First time for first compilation, actually it requires 2 or 3 minutes. We have to wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Let's compile your code also. So have you uploaded? If your code is uploaded, just go and see the dashboard of Arduino Cloud, or just open here the serial monitor. But here you can see here serial.begin 9600. So the baud rate should be 9600. So I'm waiting for compilation. It requires more time. Yes, I'm waiting for compilation. So compile your code. Are you done with compilation? If your RAM memory is more, then might your code can be compiled before me. My laptop is having only 4 GB of RAM memory. Yes, 50% compilation complete. Yes. Yeah, so actually it shows some warning, but no matter. It shows the warning. Okay. It shows some warning that are only warning, that are not the error. This warning is common. No RTC available on this architecture. because node MC is not having the inbuilt RTC. So this is just a warning. Yes, have you done with the compilation? Anyone? My code is still compiling. Okay. So yes, Anjana, so what you can do, you can go and visit your dashboard, or just open the serial monitor with the baud rate 9600 and just see what is the output there, what it printed. If your node MCU is connected to internet, then the dashboard is having that value, temperature and the humidity values. Let's go and check there it is updating or not. This last few minutes remaining for compilation of my code. Okay, so what I can do, I will be creating the connection. I'm creating the connection of the DST11. Yes, it is not. No, we should not type. We should not type. So yes, my code is uploading. My code is uploading. Now I'll be showing you. Yes. Just see, firstly, you need to remove this all the connections. Remove the connections, and now you have to attach the DST11 now. Okay, because we must have DST11, then only that value will be updated. That value will be updated. So what I'm doing, I'm making the connection. So this is the, yes, this is the ground pin. Connect it properly. Connect it properly. The data pin is connecting to the D2 pin, which is D0, D1 and D2. If the connection is not proper, then you will get that NAN value. And it is connected to 3 point. VCC is connected to 3.3 volt. And yes, I have done the connection. The this DST11 I have connected to the node MCU. Okay, so I am sharing the screen, and let's see on serial monitor what I'm getting. Yeah, so just change the baud rate as 9600. Change the baud rate as 9600. Yes, you can see here. Wi-Fi status ESP7. Yes, thing ID is this. Connected to BSNL. Yes. Connected to, yes, actually we have not printed that value of the temperature and humidity here. That's why I'm not getting that value. Yes, we can upload it, but what we can do, it is uploaded or not, we can check it on a serial monitor also. So it's connected to Arduino IoT cloud. It is connected to Arduino IoT cloud. Okay, and let's see that it is updating the value or not. Okay, so where is my Arduino cloud? Yes, this is the Arduino cloud. Open the dashboard. Open dashboard. And open this dashboard. And let's see that any values is coming or not in this dashboard. Yes, yeah, I'm having the value 29.7 and the humidity in percentage is 55. Yes, I'm getting the values. Are you getting the values? Yes, are you getting this value? The temperature I'm getting and the humidity also I'm getting. Hello? Yes, yes. Plus 2 VCC, plus represent VCC, minus represent ground, and the data represent that should be connected to the out to D2 and the minus to ground. Yes, correct. Correct. Plus means VCC, minus means ground, and out means D2. So if you want to check that, value, you can print it out here also. You can print that value also here. So serial.println. So first I am using the temperature, temperature, comma, humidity. Okay. So convert in a string and convert in a string. Temp is equal to this and plus humidity is equal to plus. Okay, so add this serial line. So I'm putting this serial line, or add the serial line below the humidity, so that you can also get the humidity and temperature value on the serial monitor, so that you can check it. Okay, so I'm putting this serial line on WhatsApp. Okay, so just copy this serial line, serial.println, and just place it here and just upload it again. Upload the program one more time. Upload the program one more time. See here, this contains the updated value. You can change the value and you can see the effect. You can see the effect. So here I am just covering this. Okay, I am covering this temperature sensor. After some time, the temperature and the humidity. Yes, you can see here the temperature, humidity is now increasing. It's 59 degree. Temperature also increasing, 29.9. Humidity is now 61. So you can actually see temperature and humidity. And using the good visualization, you can make your own dashboard. Whatever the dashboard, you can uh, uh, place here the different sensor value, and easily you can get that value using the dashboard. Yes, are you getting this? Now it is still compiling actually. For compilation, it requires so much of time actually. That is the only disadvantage. But it is continuously updating the value. Getting this? So we can share the dashboard, but it is not in a free. This share dashboard, it is not available in the free plan. Share dashboard not available, upgrade your plan. So you can upgrade that plan, and after that you can share the dashboard also. So if I'm sharing this dashboard, you can able to see only the dashboard. Some templates are also there, some integration is also there. You can play around with this afterwards. Yes, students, are you getting this updated value on dashboard? Type yes once you get. Yes, what is the error? Error is TEMPE. Yes, spelling mistake, TEMPE. Okay, spelling mistakes. Yeah, that line is having spelling mistake. Don't paste that line. So I'm giving the new line. So it is compiling, and then after updating, the only disadvantage of the IoT, you require a lot of patience, because for compilation it requires so much of time. Our program is again very big, but once you set the device, it is working forever. You just have to connect the battery to the Arduino or the Node MCU, and using the battery, the Node MCU is continuously running and updating the value, and you can see that value by using the dashboard. Yes, enough for today. Yes, Rajesh sir. Yes, Rajesh sir. Yes, Rajesh sir. Yes, sir. What the students are saying, enough for today? They exhausted? Yes. Yeah. What the students are saying? Should we continue, or there is a overdose for today? Should we should we continue? Yes, sir. Yes, should we continue or we have to stop? Yes. Yes. Ask to students. One point is remaining. The last point is remaining only. Yes, students. Should we continue? Now see here, I have updated the temperature and the humidity value. Connection to Attarde BSNL failed. Okay. So it is connected to Attarde BSNL. And now we will get the temperature and humidity value also. So in a serial monitor, we are getting that value, and when it is connected, so it not be connected. Let's wait until it is connected to IoT cloud. Okay, so yes, students, try this, and we'll wind up here. And tomorrow we'll start with the Raspberry Pi. So from tomorrow, actually, the coordinator will give you the whatever the Raspberry Pi they are having, they will give you. You can connect to that Raspberry Pi and you will do the programming. Okay, so I'm also giving you the demonstration of all the things, that is how to installation of the Raspberry Pi, then how to do a programming, how to make a connection, what is the pin configuration of the Raspberry Pi, And simple, first we will interface the some actuator, some sensors. Actually Raspberry Pi don't have the analog ADC, so that's why we can able to only interface the digital sensors like DST11 and like that. And then we'll try to update the same value on ThinkSpeak. Okay, so yes, but yeah, so tomorrow the full day is on Raspberry Pi. So just try this at your home. Try this at your home. IoT cloud. So I don't know, IoT cloud is not responding actually. So it's show offline. Yes, students, try this, and once you get the output, now you can leave. We can wind up the today's session. Uh, just try this and get the updated value on dashboard. Once you get the updated value on the dashboard, yes, I can leave. Okay, so yes, students, so we'll wind up today. Yes, we'll wind up, and tomorrow we will again meet at the 10 o'clock sharp. Tomorrow is again very important and the interesting topic, that is Raspberry Pi. So how to install the Raspberry Pi, and how to do a programming on Raspberry Pi. Actually, totally a different experience. This Arduino we are not going to use anymore. We are directly logging into the Raspberry Pi, and we will do that. We will do the programming on the Raspberry Pi directly. Okay. Okay. So yes, Rajesh sir, are you there? Yes, Rajesh sir.